Hi, this is Jim Watkins from ProServe Crane Group. Today we're going to go over the use of a multimeter. For our electrician, this is the most important tool he has in his tool bag. First, let's go over the 4 parts of a meter. First part will be your display. Display will read out what you are measuring. Second part will be your selector switch. You can select it between voltage, resistance, and current. Your third part will be your ports. Your ports on this particular multimeter is painted black for common, red for positive. And your fourth part will be your leads, where as you can see your leads are painted black and red. So if I put my black lead, I'll put my black lead on the black port, my red lead on the red port. I am ready to measure something. Today we are going to measure a 9-volt battery. The way we measure a 9-volt battery is by selecting my switch, turn it to volts. The volts read volts AC. To change from AC to DC, I will hit the button. From AC to DC, now I am going to read DC. I will take my positive lead and put it on the positive terminal. Take my negative lead, put it on the negative terminal, and as you can see, I am reading 9.7 volts. So what happens if we want to read resistance? Resistance, I will remove my selector switch to the resistance symbol, which is the omega sign. I'm going to measure a resistor. So I put my one lead on one side of the resistor, my lead on the other side. It doesn't matter the polarity. And I am going to read 5.0 ohms. Also, what an electrician has to read is the continuity of a wire. So let's set this up right here. Get it right there. I'm taking a wire. I'll put one lead on one side. And I'll take the lead, put it on the other side. I'm reading 0 ohms, which means I have continuity on this wire. The third function that you can measure is current. Now, on this particular one, this is a Fluke 325. It can measure voltage, resistance, and current. But this is what they call a clamp-on amp-meter, where the wire actually goes to the clamp. By depressing the plunger, you will open it up, you set the wire in there and you close it, you put your selector switch on AC. When it will now measure the flow of amps going through this wire to a motor. What happens if I'm measuring DC? Again, you come down here to this button, you go from AC to DC. Now I am measuring DC amps. And that's basically the function of a multimeter.